G'day, what's happening guys? Spellson here, bringing you a war recap video of the MLCW Round 2 war matchup between Kinnick Society and Grit and Grind. Kinnick Society came away with a win 72 to 61. I'll be showcasing some of their attacks today. We have some great Town Hall 9 attacks. We have a Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 10 6-pack, and a really nice Town Hall 10 v 11 2-star high percentage. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for our first attack, we have Reach Around coming out Burning Bones with a HGHB attack. So we've got the Giants and the Healers in the middle, Baby Drag on the left, Wizards on the right, creating that nice wide funnel for the bowlers. Once the Giants open up that wall, the Royals and the bowlers set down, go straight to the middle, straight towards the Queen. Queen goes down fairly quickly as the kill squad moves up. CC comes out, met with a Rage and a double poison rather. We lose two of the Giants off to the left, wandering to their own devices, but that's not too bad. We've still got the remainder of the tanks in the middle. As the kill squad moves up, we do have a few of the Giants move over to the right towards that outside Tesla. That's dealt with a couple of hogs just to get the Giants to redirect back up through the middle of the base, back towards the kill squad. Now the Queen's lagged behind a little bit. She's now going to work her way around the outside to the left-hand side of the base. But we've still got Healers up, we've got Bowlers up, we've got Giants, and we've got Hogs coming in from the right hand side, moving anti-clockwise, just taking out all those point defences around the outside of the base. First heal goes down, keeping those Hogs alive. Mini Tesla farm up the top, heal comes down, keeps them up through that. And we've still got the King, the Bowlers, the Giants all through the middle. Queen on the left with another Hog to help her get through that. At this point, there's only a couple of point defences left. So we've got the Wizards on the right, the Minion, all doing that cleanup. Just look how many troops we have left. We've still got both Royals, we've still got Giants, we've still got Bowlers, Healers, Hogs, and this base got wrecked. So well done to you, man. Excellent HGHP. So next up we have First versing Frosty Chronic with a Go Var Hobo. We've got a Shattered Entry with two Golems, one on each side, followed by Wizards to create that funnel. Now, I thought this was excellent second layer funneling. You have the Cannon and the Archer on those two outer points on the outside of that 6 o'clock point. They go down, forcing the Bowlers and the Archer Queen to go straight down the middle, following the rest of that kill squad. So, well done on the funnel there, mate. As they move in, the CC gets triggered, who's met with a Poison. We'll have a Heal and a Rage come down as well. Once those CC troops are dealt with, the kill squad mows through that Wizard Tower farm. Which is a big enemy towards a Hog attack, so that clears all that up. Now, Hogs start coming in from the right-hand side where the Town Hall is, and they're going to start working their way anti-clockwise. First decides to use the heal on his kill squad, at this sense. Taking out those points defenses on the outside, they're slowly going to fizzle out. But the power of his kill squad with the Bowlers and the Golems and his Royals still up are going to be more than enough to take out the rest of this base. At this point, the Archer Tower on the left is going to go down, and that'll leave just a few point defenses up in that top compartment. We've still got the Baby Dragon in the bag. We've got a couple of Wizards as well. Wizards on the right doing the cleanup on the Town Hall. As the Queen moves in with the Valks up towards that top compartment, those point defenses are going to get taken out, and there's going to be nothing left. All that's left is cleanup, and this base got taken out quite nicely, so well done, man. So for this one we have Sean Quant taking on the Lucky Sort, coming at this base with a Queen Walk, Bowler Walk, Varho it would seem. So the Queen comes down at the 7 o'clock section of the base, coming down with the Healers, moving in towards that enemy Queen and aiming to get that CC lure and kill. Now as she moves towards the base, a Tesla pops, starts taking a little bit too much damage, so a Rage comes down to keep her up. Begins engaging the enemy Queen, takes her out relatively quickly, moving up and getting that CC lure. So a Poison comes down, dealing with all the CC troops, the Goblins and the Dragon. The Healers are still under that very first Rage spell, so the Queen doesn't take too much damage while taking that Dragon out. Now, Wizard comes down on the right-hand side beside the Town Hall, dealing with those storages. I believe the idea was to have the Queen keep moving clockwise around the base. The Wizard wasn't quite quick enough, and she redirects and starts coming around anti-clockwise. which isn't too much of a drama. At this point, we have the bowler walk section of the attack coming in at the 3 o'clock point of the base. They're going to take out those corner buildings, move on to that camp and the gold storage, then continue on down the side of the base to meet up with the queen. Now, as they're moving in, we have the king and the Valks coming in, taking care of that enemy king, and then moving on to the inside of the base. Now, I was really impressed with this entry with the wall breakers. One wall breaker hits the walls with the damage from the Valks, opens it up, gets a double wall break, so that frees up that jump spell to use a little bit later on into the raid to get all that kill squad to the back end of that base. So everything's gone in. We've still got the Valks, the bowlers, the healers. We have Hogs coming in from the right hand side, a wizard up there to deal with all the trash on the outside. Idea is to keep all those Valks on the inside of that base to take out as much point defenses as they can. So there's that jump spell that we were able to save at the beginning, Rage coming down, taking out all those defenses, including that Tesla farm at the back, couple of Hogs for support there. And at this point, we just have a couple of point defenses left, a mortar and an air defense, and just high hit point buildings at the bottom corner. And with the amount of Valks, with the Royals up, Queen still has her ability, a Hog and a Wizard in the bag. This base is pretty much done. So well done to you, Sean. Absolutely smashed it, man. Well done. So for this one, we have the Morgue versing Interrupt with a stoned Go Hobo attack. Now, first troops dropped are the Golem and the Bowlers. You usually see the Bowlers dropped in a little bit later once the funnel is created. Well scouted there, man, to know that the Bowlers were going to start moving over to the right where you wanted them. We've got the Wizards on the left and right creating that funnel. Jump spell comes down, leading all those troops directly into that Wizard Tower farm. Now, as they move in, the Royals are going to get dropped and come in as the CC lure comes out. Met with a poison, and we're going to have all the spells dropped on our kill squad here. So we're going to have a Rage and a Heal drop down to keep everything up, and the second jump to get everything further and deeper into that base. Now, this means all of his Hogs are now going in naked. They don't have a heal for support, but with the 3 golems all the way into the base, you can see a lot of these point defenses, both on the left and the right, are all very well distracted. Now, we do lose a few Hogs to one-way spring traps here, very well placed, and also on the right we have the Hogs flying all over the place. So in turn, we do get a lot of value from the Hogs, but a heal spell wouldn't have helped them very much when they're flying through the air. So, well spent on the kill squad there, mate. We've still got the Queen up with the ability. We've still got Hogs up. We've got a Wizard, 2 Wizards on the right for the cleanup. And we've got 1 cannon left and 1 mortar for a few Hogs. So we've still got a Golem up. We've got the Queen, and that's all we need. So they're just going to move on, clean the rest of the space. Very well attacked, man. Nicely done. And now moving on to our 10v10 6-pack of the war from the White Wolf. First attack hitting up Deoxy's base with a Gobo Lalo attack. So at first we have the Golem come down, Wizards on the left and right of the 9 o'clock section of the base. Test Wall Breaker comes down along with the other wall breakers to smash open that corner compartment, and then have the Royals and the Bowlers come down to move into the base. Jump spell comes down. Now we do have majority of the Bowlers do take a little bit of a walk on the outside of the base, but they do redirect and come back into the base once that gold storage has gone down. We have an early poison, a Rage come out to await the CC lure. CC comes out, we've got baby dragons, we've got the Archer Queen, the enemy king, all in that one compartment. A Tesla farm pops up, Rage taking all that out. So we've dealt with the CC, the Queen, the King, a couple of the Teslas, and we get that second air defense as well. Now, once the Queen goes down, we'll start the Lalo portion of the base from about 8 o'clock. Lava Hound comes in along with some loons to move into that first air defense on the right. Haste spells to hurry everything up, taking out that Expo, the point defenses. More loons trickling in from the right, moving in nice anti-clockwise fashion. Now, as these loons move in, with that last Lava Hound that pops up, they're going to take out the Wizard Tower, the Archer Towers on the right. Once they get to this bomb tower, there's a very nice split in the loons where they go for the Teslas and also go for that Inferno tower, which was ideal. So moving in, at this point we now no longer have any spells to move the loons along, but at this point we only have an Expo, an Archer tower, and a Wizard tower to worry about. With still a Hound up at the top, there she goes, and there's just too many loons for the air targeting defenses to do anything about it. So we've still got pups down at the bottom, we've got wizards, archers, doing all that beautiful cleanup. We've got pups on the town hall in the middle, and we've got the last few loons moving into that expo and then moving over to that cannon. Now these two red bombs do make it really close, but don't quite get the job done. Once that cannon goes down, nothing but trash, and this base is done. So well done for your first attack, man. Very well done. And for the White Wolf's second 3-star attack, we have him versing Jordan with another Gobo Lalo attack. So starting off at the 9 o'clock section of the base with the golems and the bowlers, a couple of wizards on the south side of that corner creating the one side of that funnel, having everything slowly move up towards that slight indented wall where we place the jump. Wizards up at the top end, creating the other side of that funnel, directing everything into that base straight towards the enemy queen and that CC. Now we have a poison come down and a rage to deal with all that. Idea is to try and get that Inferno tower down as quick as possible. We do have quite a few of the bowlers moving up towards the base, taking out some defenses up there. We've still got the Royals down the bottom. Now we're going to have that Queen take out the Tesla and the air targeting Expo, and then we're going to start our Lalo from the top part of the base. So we've got the Lava Hound coming in towards that air defense. We have 2 haste to hurry everything along, and a free spell to stop that Inferno giving damage to those loons. Now, once that first air defense goes down, we're going to rage up the loons, move into the second air defense. We now have the 3 Lava Hounds all on the field, moving anti-clockwise, clockwise with the loons. We have pups everywhere. We've still got wizards in the bag for cleanup along with an archer. More haste to hurry everything up. Now all we have left is 2 archer towers, and that's it. Just look at the amount of loons we have left for this attack. We have pups on the town hall, we have pups up the top, we have wizards at the top corner of the base. This base just got absolutely trashed. This was a beautiful air attack, man. Balloon parade all around. So well done to you, man. Excellent 6-pack and excellent war attacks. And last but not least, we have Ali versing Cyberbully as our Town Hall 10 V11 2-star high percentage attack for the war. Now he starts off with a Queen Walk. Looking at his bag, he has a whole variety of troops that he can use. He's got loons, baby drags, golems, bowlers, minions, you name it. Starting off with the Queen Walk down in the bottom right, we've got some wizards down the bottom to create that funnel, keeping that Queen going to the right. Wall breakers coming in to get her inside the base. We are going to have a couple of wizards up the top to continue that funneling, keep her inside the base. Rage spell comes down, keeping the Queen up to full health. Try not to use too many troops to keep that Eagle asleep until we get right into that base. The Golem comes down. As the King comes down, the Eagle wakes up. The King sadly moves over to the right, but that actually works very well for this attack. The bowlers come in, follow the Queen in. The CC bowlers, however, they move up towards the King and follow him along, grabbing excellent percentage up along that top side of the base. Taking out that CC with the poison, rage in the core, taking out that Wizard Tower farm and the Eagle Artillery. Once that all goes down, still picking off some defenses in the core. The King's still up, the bowlers are still up top, taking fire from that Inferno Tower, so they're not going to get too much more, but great effort. Down the bottom, we have 3 loons to take out the air defense. That's going to keep the healers alive for the troops in the core, and also free up the baby dragon to grab up some percentage down the bottom as well. Now, he's going to deploy 2 more baby dragons on the left to deal with those high hit point buildings, the elixir and the gold storages, while the Queen and the bowlers and the giants slowly work their way through those massive hit point walls in the middle. Now, we're going to have a baby drag dropped over to the right to head straight towards that town hall. Free spell comes down for that first Inferno, hitting the Queen and the Golem and Giant. The queen does get distracted by the Skelly spell, so it's a good thing we did have that baby drag there. Town Hall goes down. Sadly doesn't have the queen's ability to get through the Inferno Tower and the Archer Queen, but with the Golem and the healers up, the Inferno Tower's targeting is maxed out, so they're not actually going to target those two baby dragons, so that's excellent percentage they can get there as the last final stand in the last few seconds of the raid. So they're going to take out this cannon, get the last 2%, and end with a 72% 2-star of a Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 11. So very well done to you, man. Excellent effort. Great attack. Well done. So that's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the recap. This was my first war recap, so hopefully it wasn't too sketchy for you. To Grit and Grind, valiant effort, lads. Good luck to you guys in your league matches in the future. To Kinnick Society, excellent work, guys. It was a pleasure doing the recap for you. Great to see your attacks. Excellent effort having just the top 3 Town Hall 11s 2-starred, but high percentage, and having the rest of the board completely cleared. So well done to you guys. Looking forward to doing your recaps in the future. So again, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Laters.